A very warm welcome to the full market analysis for the 4th of April. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Non-farm payroll came out, didn't it? Very low impact indeed. And I suspect prices and volumes will start to drift off today. That's the feeling. Anyway, let's go on to the gold on steroids software. First of all, if you've been trading today, congratulations. There's been some fantastic moves. So remember that outside bars are really, really important, especially if they are on demand at 31.30-ish. If you sold it there, as I mentioned in the VIP room, then congratulations, you made a lot of money, over 300 pips. In actual fact, to the target of 30.73, 554 pips. So congratulations. So what do you see now? You see an outside bar now here, as we speak, with divergence on supply on demand. This is really cool, and we do expect a pullback, and then into the charts we go. So this is the chart I'm focusing on. I see that money flows overbought in this area here, which is a selling opportunity to make a little bit of money if you want to, just a couple hundred pips before the price starts to make a move at about 30.72, 30.73. Have a look at that. If the price holds, then we could see a big move, another big move, 390 pips to 3112. Congratulations today and this week on the results. They've been phenomenal results, and as expected, we've had some wonderful pullbacks. Let me just show you a few before we go into the markets. The pound Aussie, I think, was the one, the big one that came in. Yeah, there it is. Could have held on to this if you fancied it. We had 321 pips there. We had 431 pips there. So these Fibonacci retracements back into these zones are really, really highly profitable. So if you want to make some money, then get into the advanced pro charts. They are well worth the investment, because it's only taken me 30 years to get this good, 35 years to get this good. It won't take you that long. All right. So some fantastic hits. New Zealand yen, fantastic. Another 248 pips there. What else do we have? Pound Swiss, heading for target. 530 pips. Aussie Canadian. We should have held on to that, shouldn't we? 69 pips. Euro Canadian, hit target, 276 pips. Pound Aussie have done that. Euro Aussie hit target, we could have held on to that as well, 383 pips. So these are fantastic results here. US yen, 253 pips, could have had a lot more there. There is an argument, of course, that you want to be holding on to positions, but hey ho, we live and learn. But we've got some fantastic profits in any case. US Canadian looks good for a sell, coming up to the Fibonacci 143.07. Let's see what's going on in the rest of the markets. I think we know. I think we know, don't we? So we've got some fantastic movements coming up and setups coming up into next week. DXY has made its mind up. It is short big time, and I think it's heading for, I'll be doing the weekly Forex forecast on Saturday, Sunday. 99.80 is the target. So further downside weakness in the dollar is inevitable. So look out for that. So I just want to close a position. Yes, short the dollar. So this is fantastic. This is as good as it gets. If you're not making money in these markets, please, you need to talk to me, because at the end of the day, the advanced pro charts tells you everything. So we can see the yen futures further upside, up to 7111 into next week. Of course, what this means in terms of correlation, it means that the yens are all falling, as you know, probably. And I'll be giving you the tips and the setups which I'll be looking for into next week. In addition to the Swiss franc future, I spoke about this for the last couple of weeks. This is going up. In other words, all the Swiss francs are going down. And that's exactly what's happening. They're all parabolic. This doesn't get any better than this. Please recognize it. When markets are sideways, nothing happens. Then, nothing we can do. But in these markets, there's plenty of money to be made. S&P 500, congratulations, 254 points. Could have had more. FTSE 100, 407 points. Could have had more. Aussie 200, 173 points. Could have had more. These markets are not looking good, folks. DAX, lovely move, 1,387 points. Dow Jones, 1,804 points. Congratulations. Could have had more. NASDAQ, told you it's breaking down, didn't I? Silver now has broken. The change of character has occurred. So we are looking for a pull back into the fibs, 50% fib, $32.70 or $33.14. So coming into next week, we'll be looking out for these ones. Not ready yet, of course. Friday afternoon, everything will be just going very quiet. Everyone's gone down the pub and just enjoying the sunshine. Here's another one which is coming into next week. It could come down to the 618. It could come down to the 50%. So I've got the 50. I've got the 618. I think it's going to come in a little bit deeper than normal. Pound USD has triggered and we are long, folks. 130.10 is the number on the 618. As long as that holds, it'll probably drift down because the low volumes. But frankly, who gives a damn with the money we've made? Aussie 200. Well, this is unusual, isn't it? Wow. Aussie 200 is not parabolic to the upside. This is most unusual. The Aussie, there must have been some news overnight with the Aussie. So I think this is not one to be looked at. US Swiss, you know what's happening. Hit target 244 pips. Wait for a pullback up to 88.20 coming to next week. I'll remind you on Monday, Tuesday. US Canadian coming up to a sell zone at 143. 143 is a big round number, so there's likely to be a rejection there if the dollar stays weak, and it probably will. US yen, congratulations. Nice 253 pips. Thank you very much. Up to the 618 and rejected it completely. Threw it out using the advanced pro charts. Euro Aussie. Well, what do we do now? Good question, I hear you say. What do we do now? We've made our money. Can we make more? Yes, we can. Now, the thing is, the price cycle is the key here. So this has gone too far, too quickly, clearly. So we can discount that. I'll keep that there. We can discount that, discount that, discount that, discount that. So we can actually presume that we're going to have a pullback. So we can do the Fibonacci left click to the swing high. And then we can say, I think this is going to come deep into the 618, maybe even deeper. It could come down to the 80% or 0.79. So it's nowhere near it yet. But let's draw some lines. And then just see if there's any reaction on those lines. And as the price comes down, I will know because of the price cycle. If the price cycle is low on a support line, then we can go long. Pound yen, pound Aussie, exactly the same. We're waiting for a pullback now. Congratulations. Euro Canadian, congratulations. Waiting for a pullback now to go further upside. Pound Canadian, no. These are not parabolic. That's why they're not marked. Aussie Canadian, congratulations. Wow. Wow. What can I say? What can I say? Fantastic. Pound New Zealand, congratulations. Into target 530 pips. Wait for a pullback. Aussie New Zealand has broken a change of character. Sorry. So I've done the fibs here for you. So 109.69 is interesting. I'm waiting for that pullback. It could come into the 618. I don't think it will. I think the 50% will be enough. But we'll have to wait and see till next week. Euro Swiss. Parabolic to the downside. You're going to get a lot of trades here, folks. Yeah, so you're going to wait a pullback. Not happening today, but there's going to be lots and lots of corrections. Including the pound Swiss, as you can see. I've done the fibs already, so they might need adjusting because we don't know where it's going to end, so we have to look at the price cycle and see, well, yeah, it looks like it's going to bounce off this support area here and then come back up to 11385 before it continues that downtrend. Now the Swiss yen is the only one that's moving up because the Swiss franc futures is stronger than the yen futures contracts. So just be aware of that. Gold has reacted on the 30.72 on the rebound. So back to the euro yen, and the euro yen, we're waiting for a pullback back up to the fibs, somewhere around 161.96. Nothing happening today. New Zealand yen, congratulations, 248 pips. Hope you're keeping up. This is fantastic. Aussie yen, the same, of course. Don't trade both. The New Zealand yen and the Aussie yen do the same thing. Canadian yen, wait for a pullback. It will happen into next week. And the pound yen as well. Bitcoin, haven't seen that for a while. Yeah, that's why. So have a wonderful weekend. Congratulations, VIP members, on all the results this week. Hope you're keeping up and enjoying the Advanced Pro charts. And if you have any questions, let me know.